Welcome everybody back again to the Hall of Chronicles. We've been away for a while, but it's good to see you. It's good to see those in the chat. If you're interested or have ever had vintage or modern, foreign or domestic Star Wars posters or movie posters, then this just might be the stream for you. Hit it. Welcome back. I don't know when the last time we actually did an official stream, but I've got two buddies here with me today to go through my Baroque portfolio full of Star Wars movie posters. Now, just a quick little background. A Baroque portfolio, you can order them online and they will hold up to like the full-size movie posters, which would be 27 by 41. They'll hold 20. There are 25 pages, and I'll show mine here in just a second. There are 25 pages, and you can put one front and back. So it'll hold up to 50 of those at that size. Now, obviously, not all posters are that size, and some are smaller, and you can fit maybe 2 or sometimes 3 in a side. So even though there's 50 places for a poster to go, we're going to look at more than 50 posters today. So the Baroque portfolio, by the way, costs $250, and depending on stock, you might have to wait a little bit and they'll make a few more, and it's not like they just have thousands on hand to distribute because they're kind of a niche item. Not a lot of people need or use something of that size, and it is pretty good size, but it's really nice. It's worth the investment, I think, if you are a poster collector of any kind, or art collector even. They're worth having. They are nice. They're made out of, like a hard plastic wrapped in leather casing, good zipper, metal rings, many metal rings to hold them evenly and balanced. So anyway, we'll go through that when I pull it up here. But right now, I'd like to introduce two people who are going to help me go through these for my cataloging purposes. Really, this is a selfish podcast. This is just for insurance recording purposes here. But no, just kidding. So we've got the Shabby Geek, longtime buddy Marc.
Hey, pal.
To the stage.
Are you all right?
And we've also got Pod Racing Palpatine, aka Ian. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Hello, everyone. Hey.
Now, before I throw the first one up here, have you guys ever had a Star Wars poster in your room growing up as a kid? Did you ever have one up?
Go on, pals.
Yeah, we did. I mean, you could get the first one I really remember having was Jedi, because you could get them fold-out magazines, and it'd probably be there's one of like a Gamorrean guard or something on the cover, but you'd fold them out, and it'd be like the Star Destroyer with the Death Star in the background. You fold it out, blue tack it to your wall, and that's the first real Star Wars poster I remember having on my wall. I would have been about 13 there.
Yeah.
I think we still have them up now, though, don't we? I mean, I've got Episode 1 up, and I've got Return of the Jedi up, and I think all the way through, you've always had a Star Wars poster up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've always had prints when I was a kid, and I always had them on the wall. Me and Si used to have loads of movie posters, and Star Wars was always prevalent and so. But every toy room I've had, or every place I've lived, there's always been a Star Wars poster up there. So yeah, I think everybody's had them, haven't they? Really?
Yeah. Is there, when I say Star Wars movie poster, is there one that like pops out to you?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
My favorite has got to be the Empire Strikes Back Gone with the Wind style poster.
Is it?
It's just absolute peak.
I put my Mine is the minimalistic Return of the Jedi one. The one, and I recently, I think it was you or somebody told me that it was George Lucas's hands that held the saber. I put it in there,
Yes,
the thing down there. I never knew that. I never knew that at all. But that's a poster. At every place I've always had that poster up. I just love that poster. That is. Yeah.
I have a bootleg poster of that. It's a Star Wars bootleg poster. I'm sorry about the glare.
Oh yeah, you do. I've seen that before.
But I always thought it looked a little suspicious to me.
That's probably why I like it.
They emulated it for the video covers years ago, and there was like Star Wars had a blue saber, Empire had a red one, and Jedi had a green one. But I can't remember if they were holding the hands or if it was just sabers on the cover.
When they brought the books out, they did that as well, blue, green, and red like that. Emptied them all through because it's funny that you should say that because I've always put Empire as blue, not Star Wars, and Return of the Jedi has always been green. It's always has a green into it. So, but yeah, I just love the movie posters. How did you get into actually getting the? Because I've got to be honest. When you see what you're going to show and I know Palps has a few too because Palps has sent me pictures and so forth of getting the originals and the most prestigious, because to me you'll go into like a GameStop or something and buy a poster and put that up. I've never, so how did you get into actually getting the real posters? What was it about them that you wanted?
For me, I had a friend that worked at a theater when I was in high school, and he had cool posters up in his room, and I don't know, I think all of us have an emotional response to movies, and like even ones that aren't necessarily good movies. Like I have for example, Howard the Duck. That's not a good movie, but it's a little bit sentimental and meaningful to me because when I saw it and who I saw it with.
Yeah.
And so not that I want a Howard the Duck poster, but just like as an example, movies are nostalgic, right? And sometimes just seeing a picture, can evoke a response, and a picture's worth 1,000 words, they say. And with that, it brings some emotion too. Now, I personally, Star Wars stuff, it kind of happened on me innocently enough. I had one or two, and then, buying collections and selling stuff, and you just kind of come across these things, and sometimes they're throw-ins, and then other times they're the featured item, and I had just acquired. I don't know how or which one was the pebble that started the avalanche, but here we are.
Yeah, because you sort them out. You see what I mean? You'll go on eBay,
now I
Facebook,
do.
And sort them out. And I suppose I don't know really. I've always had. It's like I said. I've always had movie posters. Our side used to have hundreds of them. He's the same thing. He's good friend, worked in a cinema and he collected posters. But do you ever find it's for space for me too? Because predominantly I'm a toy collector. Do you know what I mean? So sticking posters up in here, you got no chance. Do you see what I mean? So I have them dotted around and whatever. But is that important to you to make sure when you buy these posters that they're up, that they're framed, that you can see them?
So, Pal, why don't you answer that first?
Well, I'm very limited on space. I've got a couple of frames that are interchangeable, so every month or so I'll swap one out. But I do like to have a poster up on the wall, and I just change them in and out. But I'm very careful with the originals because I wouldn't like to damage them in any way because they're precious to me, basically.
Does that keep you from displaying them just to take extra care of them?
Yeah, the original ones, yeah. But I wouldn't, it wouldn't stop me buying like a reproduction of them to display, just to have it up on the wall so that people could just appreciate like the artwork, because some of them are just superb.
Yeah, well, I recently had to go through a move where I had to really think about, and my space for collecting was dramatically decreasing. And so that really made me prioritize, like, what do I want? what do I want to store, and what do I need to get rid of. And I did sell a couple of Star Wars posters, but I really ended up deciding that that was something that I wanted to prioritize keeping. And if I didn't have this large portfolio to keep them in, I'm not sure I would have. But that makes storing and protecting a whole lot easier. So the posters ended up staying for me. And I'm happy about that. I think that was the right decision. If 10 years from now I look back, I think I'll have made the right choice here. But one more thing I'd like to shout out here. My buddy Gianni from Red 5, he got me this book a few years ago, and it's really helpful. And I know, Palps, you were just holding up yours. What was the other book that you said was a must get?
That's this one.
Okay. So if you're a Star Wars poster nerd like we are, then get yourself one or both of these. I don't have that one, Palps, but I might have to go find it. So
I think this one goes all the way up to episode 3. Yeah, and it just ends on episode 3. But it's just got like all sorts of stuff in it. It is an absolute must.
Do they cover fan art too, or just official? Because sometimes the fan art is superb. Like the propaganda posters, I used to love them. All the propaganda ones, you know, for the Reach for the Empire and that kind of thing. They were awesome.
Empire Day.
Yeah, Empire Day, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this one goes into.
Yeah, this one does.
Yeah, them absolutely brilliant. Yeah,
show some of the newer ones too. You know, it says like
wow,
William Brent, the Max Rebo Band live at Winterland Ballroom, 1997. Promotional art produced by Western Graphics.
I mean, them like the Duran Duran cover.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
that is cool too. So yeah, it touches on some stuff like that. Obviously, there's more out there than what they could probably. I mean, artists make new stuff all the time. So let's get to it here. So we'll the computer's a little laggy, so you'll have to give me a sec.
It's all right.
We just say about the books. I mean, as more and more art comes out, it just gives them scope to re-release the book with more stuff in it and make us buy it again.
Yeah. Would you do that? Like, yeah, because I know they do that. They upgrade the books after a while, don't they? When there's another 5-10 years gone, and they'll add more onto it.
I'm sure there's probably one out with the sequel posters in, but I haven't bought that one.
Yeah, I keep all mine framed though, John. That's what I do. When I get a poster, I frame it first of all. You know what I mean? You talked about Red 5 before, and when they sent me the posters, I put them in the frame straight away, and I stack them so I can see them. Do you know what I mean? And do it that way. So.
Just looking through the comments here. I appreciate everybody that's hopped in. All right. Everybody is saying hello here, which I appreciate. But okay, you can see this is the inside cover of my portfolio.
It's got a strap here if you want to hold some down. A lot of metal rings on the inside. And it is a hard metal leather on the outside. Not metal, but hard plastic on the inside, leather on the outside.
I'm kind of glad you've grabbed it, because I couldn't work out that it looked like a Filofax at first, didn't it, pals? You know what I mean?
I was wondering the size. I thought it looks a bit small.
What's he got? Postcards in there, or what?
No, yeah. First
along with a few postcards.
Oh, they are. That's how big it is. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's huge.
I usually have a banana around for sale, but okay. Here's the first one.
These
Oh, wow.
are not in any order, any particular order. They hop around modern, vintage, movie, art, whatever. So IMAX Rogue One poster.
So you see, that's my style of poster. Like I said, I think that's one of the reasons I like the Return of the Jedi. I like minimalistic posters.
Minimal,
I just think they say so much to me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that tells you everything in like a Death Star and obviously the Rogue One guys, you know, but I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. And then at the bottom it says an exclusive look at the new Disney series Andor.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I do like that one. Like you say, the minimalist one, it just pops out at you.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird that because you see the Drew Struzan ones and all, and then you know they're iconic. You can't go wrong with them. But
Yeah.
there's just something about minimalism on posters. I just think, in other words, if you say, for example, you wanted to put that in your front room, you can do. Your wife's not going to kick off because it's not like, oh, you know.
Well,
your wife might, but my wife definitely won't let me.
So I should clarify, these are not the only ones that I have. I do have some hung up around this room, and then even a couple throughout the house that I've been able to sneak in. But
well, do you do that deliberately then? So in other words, the ones that you put in the other parts of your house, do you make sure they go with the house? You're not going to put like a blah, blah, blah kind of poster in there.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be the follow-up to this. I'll just make a video of what's hanging on the walls in the house, and you can see none of it, like wall space in the house when you've got a wife is valuable real estate. So so it's not like I had free reign to put up whatever I wanted anywhere, but so I had to be thoughtful about it. Now in this room, I can do whatever. But.
Yeah, and even if you did say she did, we don't know you're lying.
Jason, you can if you look up Baroque Poster Portfolio, there's only one place that really sells them. So they're $250. At least mine was. I don't know if they've gone up, but
need to look for somewhere in the UK that sells something like that.
Well, I suppose art stores would sell them, wouldn't they, pal? Because remember, our side had huge portfolios like this.
You know, if you like engineer places that make blueprints and stuff like that, they may have them too, but they may not be this big.
So these are specifically made for posters. They're not
this. Well, it specifically holds 27 by 41 inch sheets of paper. Right. Which, yes, that is the theatrical release size for most movies. I will say, too, it's got a nice handle on the spine, so you could carry it, and it has a shoulder strap, too, so you can throw it over your shoulder if you wanted to move it around.
Oh, yes, the DVD. God, the platinum ingot.
I remember because it was embossed on the case, on the VHS cases when it came out of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, if I know $250 is not nothing, but if you really do have valuable posters that you do want to be able to look at, but not the space to keep them, it's a good way to protect them. It's kind of like you're grading it without like grading it. And you're doing it for 50 posters.
So how'd you come across this?
Well, think about the price of a frame times 50.
Right. Okay. Do it that way.
So then it's a lot more reasonable, if you think about it like that.
So you saw the VHS first, and then you thought, "Oh, I'll get the poster of that," because I would never have done that. Would you, Palps? I wouldn't have seen that the VHS case and thought, "Oh, they've made a poster of it." Ever.
I might own a DVD release poster for episode 1.
Wow. Right. So let me ask you both the question. Is that what you saw after you've seen that, and then you've gone, I wonder if there's a poster for it, and you look for the, or do you know there's a poster coming now?
It was just sort of more being at the video store and just sort of saying, what are you doing with that? And they're like, oh, I'm going to bin it. It's like, no, you're not. I'll take it off you.
I'm going to bin it. Oh, brilliant.
So this obviously came out in the 90s on the special edition release. So
because they put that on a
I
series
don't,
of the
I don't,
books.
you can,
Oh, yeah.
So you had gold, silver, and bronze for Empire, Star Wars Empire and Jedi, and then the platinum for the DVD. That's good stuff. Ah, the Clone Wars, yes.
now I want to say there are two posters of these. There's episode 1 or volume 1 and volume 2. I had volume 2, but I sold it, and I'm kicking myself. I wish I still had it because I really like this version, the Tarkovsky version.
Yeah,
It's pretty fun.
So are these like display? Are these display posters then? So in other words, you didn't. How do you get? This is what I'm trying to say. The VHS one. How do you get hold of these posters? Were they like put in a store to promote the fact that they're coming,
Yeah.
or right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
I mean,
Cartoon Network will put these out, like, so it says as seen on Cartoon Network in the corner there. So
Yeah.
you know, they're promotional items. They're just, you know, meant for display and promoting.
Super cool.
I mean, here in the UK, I could only imagine you get something like that in HMV.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah, because you're not going to go to like your local Walmart, are you, and buying them? So
no, yeah. Is that the multiples of the Yoda IMAX poster?
Yeah. So this is a unique one here. This is a proof print of the Clone Wars IMAX flyers.
Yeah.
These are little promotional, you know, like little flyers
yeah.
they'd hand out or like stick on car window, you know, on your dashboard kind of thing. Or they'd have at the movie theater promoting the next movie's Attack of the Clones, you know. And this is a proof print. I don't know how well you can see it, but on the left-hand side of it, there's the color spectrum.
The color bars, yeah.
Yeah. So that is a giveaway that this wasn't actually put out to, you know, for consumption. This was a proof. So proof prints are often pretty rare. And I got this off of a guy in the Star Wars movie poster Facebook group. And they've been a really big help, big resource, you know, for a small number of people that are into that kind of stuff. But there's some, you know, like Steve Sansweet and Gus Lopez, they're in that group and they kind of know everything about everything. So
they're the sort of people you want in that group, though, isn't it, really? Because, you know.
Yeah. So that one's a little different, but kind of cool. All right. So these are two foreign posters. I don't know how well you can see. There's words here.
Is that Polish?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were famous for doing the combination of art and photo.
Yeah, so
same as the sort of Japanese style.
It's really, it's like the shine to the letters is kind of faded, even though the color is still vibrant. But
yeah,
no, this is Yugoslavian. I apologize. This is Yugoslavian, and the one above it is Dutch.
Oh yeah.
If you turn your head sideways and try and read it, maybe. So the foreign posters often came in different sizes. Again, you can find all this stuff on the web. There's a couple of pretty good resource sites. But yeah, there's a Yugoslavian Return of the Jedi and a Dutch that use the same image.
That image is cool, though, isn't it?
Yeah, do you like that picture?
I do.
Can't imagine why they use Luke and Leia like that. Gotta draw the crowd in somehow.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good to have smaller size posters, though. You can get more on the wall.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's really
So
cool.
this is the big Andor before it came out. So it says original series August 31 only on Disney Plus. So this was the teaser poster.
That's awesome. That's really cool looking. Do you go for artists as well? You know, when you're buying these posters, is it the artist you're looking for as well, or is it just the actual poster?
Sometimes, but not always.
Right.
I don't know who the artist is for this one, but sometimes the artist does matter.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before. That's really
No,
good.
I've never seen that one. No. But again, that minimalistic look, palps.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, the Clone Wars.
So this was the movie that started the series, and the movie wasn't really received that well.
I've never seen it. Never seen the Clone Wars movie.
I mean, it's okay if you like the animated series, you like it, but initially everybody kind of thought that the Ahsoka character, this is where she debuted, was kind of a whiny little Padawan, like other whiny little Padawans.
Snips. That's what
Like
she was calling
Luke.
it. Snip.
Yeah.
Like Luke, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically the first 4 episodes stitched together, and then it was released in the cinema. But it is.
Now, is that
Not
digital art, though? Is that digital art? That it's not drawn, is it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah. But this is where, I mean, that's where it introduces like Rex and Cody and some of the clones too.
Yeah.
That's it. More,
So these are
DVD
more,
special editions. Or video.
Yeah, there's actually 4 of these. 2 are on the other side of the page, but we'll circle back to those. But there's 4 altogether.
I remember them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think these specifically came from the UK.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely remember seeing them places like HMV. They were all over the place.
Yeah. W.H. Smith's.
Yes. It's a big thing. Star Wars coming out on video. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I have to buy it.
Did you go and see these? I went to see them all again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I never saw Star Wars in the cinema, so this is the first opportunity I got to see Star Wars. You know, so
Yeah, I didn't. I bought the VHSs though.
yeah.
And then it was also too, it's like, 4 more minutes of bonus content in these,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
This is,
yeah.
you know.
I've
And
always liked the special editions. Always.
It was really easy to spot what they added.
It was funny. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I think at the peak of my power, I had 21 copies of The Empire Strikes Back knocking around the house.
Did you? Do you do that now though? You know, I always do it now. When you see a VHS copy of any Star Wars, I buy it. Do you know what I mean? I always get it.
It's just like a need. I
That's
have
super
to.
cool.
Oh, is that signed?
So,
yeah.
This is an Attack of the Clones episode 2 poster.
Yeah.
It says, "A Jedi shall not know anger, nor hatred, nor love." And I had this signed by Hayden Christensen.
Nice.
And the story, you know, as the story goes, pardon me if you've heard it, but when he went to sign this, he goes, "Oh, I've never seen one of these before."
Really?
So at the time of this signing, it was 1 of 1. My fingers, both hands crossed that Natalie Portman will be at Star Wars Celebration next year, and I'll have her
Oh.
sign the other half of it.
Yeah.
And this is the one you'll get signed. Now I get it, because I remember you telling me this story about taking a poster, and that is this one. That'd be awesome, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is obviously before Attack of the Clones as well. They're before the name, because on at the bottom it just says episode, what is it, episode 2. It doesn't say.
Yeah, this is the
It's a-
teaser
Attack of the
poster,
Clones,
teaser
yeah.
poster. It's a
Yeah.
teaser poster. So a lesser known teaser poster. But I think if Portman signed that, man, I'd be done collecting posters. That's it. It's the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you seen this one before?
No.
Yes. Yeah. It's like your checklist.
Yeah, this is a poster checklist. 1985. This is how you collected posters if you were into
I
that.
saved a fortune, just put that on your wall. You don't need to buy.
That's it. That's a great poster in itself.
Yeah.
So
Got the UK quad, nice. Oh, the birthday one.
yeah, some of these are extremely hard to find, and worth a lot of money. Obviously, top left corner is the one from the 1976 San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Howard Chaykin.
That's kind of the grail. You know, I don't mean to use that word lightly, but that is kind of the poster grail.
Is there a lot of them circling around, or not? Not many.
No,
And the people that do
there's
have them
not.
are keeping them, obviously, aren't they? You know.
Yeah. You can, like, even the ones that are in really poor condition still go for $3,000 or $4,000.
Jeepers. Jeepers.
I mean, the one next to it as well, because it's got the original W on it, where the straight sides instead of it sloping inwards. I mean, they're hard to come by. I haven't seen one of them for years.
Yeah, and depending on, you know, there's the black and white version, but then there's also the silver and white litho. So the silver ones are always crinkled and like, those are really hard to keep in good shape. But yeah, I've got a number of those, but not all of them.
I dare say the birthday one's hard to come by because probably everybody binned it.
Yeah, because it was a one year birthday, you know, so I was like, yeah, who cares?
I can't really say on there, but did they use the actual Kenner figures for that too?
Yeah.
That were around
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Awesome, man.
Yeah, Connor says, I noticed that the original Star Wars posters make no reference to A New Hope. And it's true. You're absolutely right. Yeah, John says he's got that birthday poster. I don't know. I've never seen him in the same room with it, so I don't know. If he did that.
I bet he has. Bloody hell. What hasn't he got? Might be easier.
I'm
Be
sure
able
he
to hang
does.
them all in his castle soon enough.
Nah.
I hope to buy a Yoda collection one day to trade him, you know. But yeah, this is the original checklist poster. It was kind of cool.
Well, it's like the Caravan of Courage as well, and at the bottom it is, isn't it?
One's
Yeah.
at the bottom, yeah.
Martin's got that, hasn't he? That poster.
Speaking of posters on that checkoff sheet. So in the red stripe there, it says, see coming attractions for The Empire Strikes Back, the continuing saga of Star Wars, special Kenner toy discount books, free at participating theaters. I want to know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the toy discount book is.
Kenner
And
toy discount.
I haven't been able to find one to this point.
Have you got any research on it though? Does anybody know what it is?
Yeah, just
Right.
a little bit. I suppose I could throw it out to that poster group on Facebook.
I was
you
gonna
know.
say, Steve Sansweet will know what it is. He knows everything.
Probably got
Probably got
the
about 6. Yeah.
but
Wow, even Super Awesome doesn't know. What does that toy discount book look like? Yeah, toy discount. It must be a catalogue or something.
I will find out, and when I do, I will let everybody know.
Okay.
But so just a little bit of history here. In the United States, you know, Star Wars, the movie came out in 77, but to a limited theater release. But due to its popularity, it was still coming out in theaters all the way up until 1982. And this poster over my shoulder here, this little small Star Wars poster, is a 1982 movie poster. And you're like, 1982, that was after Empire Strikes Back. Well, yes, that's true, but there were still theaters that hadn't gotten it yet, that were still getting it for the first time, even though Empire Strikes Back had already come out.
Yeah, we got it about the year after, didn't we? We didn't get it in 77, pal. So we got it in 78, Star Wars.
Yeah, it premiered here. It was like something like December 28th or something. So
Right, yeah.
if you were lucky enough to be in London, you could have seen it in 77, but yeah, we got it 78.
Right,
But,
I remember that.
That was it, I suppose, because it was all on film reels and there's only so many printed. You have to wait till the cinemas are finished with them to move them on.
Well, that's what happened to us when we were kids, wasn't it? It wasn't just Star. It was loads of movies that had come out, and we were like, luckily there was no internet, or whatever, so we didn't get spoiled on them all.
No spoilers.
But I remember you were just waiting for ages, waiting to see these movies that had come out. So
well, and this is also the time where a theater would play a movie.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe two.
You might have 2 or 3 movies at a theater at a time, but they could only play one at a time. So you'd have to figure out, well, what day can you see that movie at that time? So it's a little bit different, you know. So, you know, at the top it says it's back, which implies that it was here once before, or they're re-releasing it to a newer theater, or, you know, all that kind of stuff. So,
well, they stayed in the movie cinemas for a long time. It wasn't just like a month like it is now, is it? They stayed in for a few months.
Yeah, and now we do that with like a 10-year anniversary or a 20-year anniversary or a 40-year anniversary. We're starting to see the benefit in that again, you know, bringing people back to theaters. Okay, here's an interesting page.
What's that?
The top two for Andor and Obi-Wan Kenobi. These were handed out at Star Wars Celebration in 2022, leading up to the release of both of those. Those came out pretty close to each other. And so it says the rebellion begins September 22nd for Andor. So Andor was coming out like 4 months after Celebration. Kenobi came out, it debuted during Celebration. In fact, those at Celebration got to see the first 2 episodes before they were released on Disney Plus. So I kept those for the sentimental, you know, I was at Celebration 22, so I kept those. And then we go completely different.
Looks like ZSR, doesn't it? That pulps at the bottom.
Is that a Polish one?
And that's a Russian Star Wars poster. I did a little video on this once, or maybe it was just a reel, but this came out in Russia in 1991. Star Wars wasn't allowed in Russia until after the fall of communism. And
so it didn't come out till 91 in Russia.
No. And even when it did, they didn't want it to resemble anything on the picture that looked like rebellion, capitalism.
Vader was the hero. You know,
heroes uprising against an empire. You know, like they didn't want to advertise that.
So they weren't sure about Star Wars, but they loved The Empire Strikes Back.
But
it's the weirdest poster I have.
Yeah, some of the Russian and the Polish ones can get bizarre. Really weird.
I like the way what you said before about sentimental, because obviously there's some posters in here that are going to be very expensive, very nostalgic, but then you're picking up the things like, and it's the story that goes with it. You pick these up at Star Wars Celebration. Do you see what I mean? So as they get older, do you think that they'll still have relevance, like the Andor one, the Clone Wars one, the Obi-Wan one, in like the original ones do in years to come?
I think maybe because the Andor and Kenobi are probably more mass produced. They probably won't have any sort of real value to them. But I think the older ones, because movie poster collecting wasn't such a thing back then.
Yeah,
I can imagine that the older
that's right, because he just throw them away,
increasing
wouldn't he?
value.
Yeah,
Whereas-
yeah. I understand what you're saying, because I like the way this portfolio is done. It's vintage and modern. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's you know,
So allegedly, and I think it's the Bad Batch season 1, that there are some background characters of these 3 guys. Just
weird.
because they're so oddball, you know.
Yeah, it just I mean, there's not even a starship or anything on there to
It just
to resemble
say
Star Wars, is
to
it?
me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crooked in there. That bugs me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is again a teaser poster for the Skeleton Crew, minimalist style.
Yeah, I love that. They just appeal to me more when they look like that. I just think they look awesome.
Leaves a lot to the imagination.
See, I'd have that poster. I really enjoyed that TV show. I really enjoyed it,
too,
Skeleton
yeah.
Crew. So
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thought it was fun. The movie that everyone has been waiting for, now on VHS.
Weren't we just on VHS? Wow.
CBS
Cool
Pop.
he's supposed to, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the VHS flying out.
That's it's the cassettes flying through Endor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I show that my daughter, she go, what the fancy, he's got a box on it. It's not a box, it's a VHS, you know. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is
Video
obviously
tape,
for
watch
video
tape.
stores,
Yeah.
displays, and yeah.
See, that would get me to get the video, though, would it not, you pals? That
Oh,
you
yeah.
saw that post, you go, I've got to get that video.
It
I've
just-
got to get
well,
it, you know.
I mean, I can remember thinking like the speeder bikes were the coolest things
Yeah,
when after Return of the Jedi came out.
they were, though, weren't they? Yeah, yeah, that's an awesome poster. That does 2 jobs. It's the poster, but it's also selling the product, isn't it? So it's actually doing both of them, what it's supposed to do. That's really cool.
Yeah, this is one that Mark, your brother, really liked.
Yeah, our side would have. Yeah, G-Force said that as well. Side had had that. Yeah, he would have.
The Book of Boba Fett. That's nice.
So whether you like the series or not,
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind
the
it.
poster has all of the main characters on it, and I like that.
You know what? The funniest thing is, I'll be honest, just to come away from that for a sec, my thing about Book of Boba Fett for me, and I think for some of the lads, is Johnny's painting of it. Do you remember Johnny did the Book of Boba Fett, where he's got Boba Fett sat in the throne and all that, and he sent them all out? I loved that. So
You might see one of those here.
yeah, that was an awesome picture.
Des asked a good question here. Are there any posters similar to that with Betamax tapes? Betamax was fading out by the early 80s, and VHS was really gaining steam. So I think you'll see posters that says now out on video, which could be Betamax or VHS. So some specifically say VHS, and others will just say now out on video. And you know, it's weird. I saw Empire Strikes Back on Betamax first, and then I saw Star Wars on Betamax because they were both at my cousin's house, and then Return of the Jedi in the theater, and then VHS after that.
We were lucky enough in Birmingham to have one of the 70mm prints of Empire, because there weren't many cinemas in England that could project that.
Yeah.
So it's like huge.
Who drew that poster? because you don't really know the artists of the modern ones, do you? Really?
Not the modern stuff, no.
No. But
No.
it's cool.
No, it just says Lucasfilm Limited. Somebody knows somewhere.
Nice.
Red 5. I've got that poster right there. Got it. Do you know what I mean? Love it.
We're going to talk Red 5 here a little bit more in a minute, so I'm going to hustle through it.
Classic teaser poster.
This one's pretty classic.
Palps has got
There
there.
you
Is
go.
that the UK version? The longer one, yeah.
Australian debut, that one.
Australian.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Here,
gifted
let
to
me
me by my
hold
good friend
that
Dean.
up. I'm going to try and...
Any- yes. Let's see. Well, nobody wants to see outside. Got Yoda and Luke and Arthur at the bottom, and then just the classic Vader.
So was that only done on the Australian one where you've got Yoda on the bottom of it with Luke and Archie?
Yeah, I mean it's their style of poster, because I think in America you get the insert style,
Right.
which was sort of that
Super
style,
cool.
that size.
I
Do you have
love
to
it.
get those frames custom made for these then?
Yeah. You go to a framers and just just pick the frame that you want, and they'll build.
You want to be
it for
careful showing them on this stream. Andrew will be tapping you up for them later on. Do you know what I mean?
The
That one's,
email's already sent.
That's quite a rare one, that one. I did recently look on eBay, and my friend Dean had a good look, and we couldn't find it anywhere.
That's super cool.
Yeah, he's a good Tom Young art, brilliant. But I like that style because you can get quite a few on your wall.
Yeah, you can put it behind a door,
Yeah.
can't you? Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, look at that image, just Vader's head in the
Was
star.
this an image for the actual movie? So, or not for video and stuff? This was the one they put out for movies.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
that was-
just an advanced one sheet poster for Empire Strikes Back. So
Super cool.
again, ahead of the movie coming out, the Empire Strikes Back in Vader's head. Like,
Can't say anymore, can you really?
Yeah.
That's
That's
tells
all
you
you
everything
need.
you need to know.
Done.
yeah.
I suppose as a kid, though, all you got to do is show an image of him. You're there,
Yeah.
aren't you? Let's be honest.
Oh, episode 1 in 3D.
Okay, so here's a couple of so the episode 1 in 3D is that was back when 3D was like making a big comeback. Everything is coming out on 3D and and then
Attack of
the
the
one
Clones
next.
CD.
What's that?
Is that Attack of the Clones
Yeah, it's-
CD release?
It's the
Is that-
soundtrack that looks at the bottom,
Yeah,
doesn't it? Yeah.
It is. It's the soundtrack advertisement.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, 'cause
I
what's
love
it,
that
like
toy
4
one.
or 5 different covers.
Look at that kind of one at the bottom. That's
Yeah.
super cool. That's super cool.
So
It's weird.
that
You've been
one-
staring at those toys for 40 years, and you see a poster of it. You're like, oh, you don't realize they're right there. Do you know you've got them all? But it's funny, isn't it? Super cool.
Yeah. These all three are for Attack of the Clones. This is just different CD covers. 2002. This is signed by Kim Simons. You know who that is?
That's the guy who took the photography for him for the boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did the box art for most of the Star Wars, vehicles and play sets.
Cool.
And so
So what was that poster for then, Andrew? Was that just advertising the figures?
that's just a print from Kim Simons that's autographed.
Super cool.
Then Joey got me that, the Padawan collector. He gifted me that. I was really sweet of him. But he met Kim Simons at a convention or something, and he was signing different things, and these were on his table, and so I think he got like 4 things signed or something, and he gave me that one, which was really cool.
Is it important for you to get these signed? Would you do it as well, perhaps? Because some of these posters are expensive, and some of them. And so, do you think twice about getting them signed first, or do you think, oh no? It's like I do it with toys. If I meet a toy collector or someone I admire, then I want them to sign something, but I usually want them to do the modern stuff, not the vintage stuff. Like, for example, when I met Jem, I took the new Jem stuff. I didn't take the old stuff I had to sign. Do you two think the same way, or do you want it to be signed?
I'd probably think the same as you there. I'm not really after autographs. I've not really ever hunted any down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably do more modern than vintage. Try and keep vintage as, you know, as
or does it add on a
fees.
Does it add on? Because I've seen some lads, they'll, you know, on YouTube, they'll take a poster and they'll take it to a con and they get it signed by everybody. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes they'll do it with like a 40, 50-year-old poster. I'm like, wow, man, that's, you know, I just wondered. Well, yeah, I just wondered, does it devalue it or does it add it on? Because like I've had toys where I met David Prowse and I got him to sign a 30th anniversary Darth Vader. But if I had a Darth Vader Palatoy carded, I don't think I'd get him to sign that. Does it make sense what I'm trying to say?
I mean, what kind of value would you put on it? Say as more and more of them say pass away, it soon becomes priceless. So it's like, well, you're never going to sell it.
No, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah.
The motivation for getting it signed, I think, is if you're doing it for value, and John makes this point in the chat, there are instances where getting something signed detracts from the value because, for example, when you're talking about a movie poster, is the value in the poster or is it in the signature? Because is it a signature that, you know, the signature itself, for example, the Hayden Christensen poster that I have signed, well, the signature is $300. If I were to sell that, I would probably have to sell it for $300 or $350 because the poster does not add a lot of value. It's the signature that's the important thing. Now, if you go to like the first pressing of the Tom Young Star Wars movie poster, now that has some value, and if you put Peter Mayhew's autograph on it, now like maybe it's not as valuable as it was.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
and it does depend on the autograph too. Like if it's Harrison Ford's autograph, it's going to increase the value of whatever you put it on. If it's Kenny Baker's autograph, it may not. You know what I mean? But it is a thing where people have like movie posters and have them signed by the whole cast. There's people that do that. Our friend Brad has a poster that has, I don't know, 60, 70 signatures on it.
Yeah.
And so like that is a thing, but then valuing it is very difficult to do.
Yeah.
It then becomes like, well, like a lot of things, it's so hard to price because it's so unique. It basically is whatever somebody's willing to pay for it, which is the case always, but now you don't have a frame of reference. You know, so on to the next. Comments are funny. Oh, hey.
Oh, God. Look at that. Wow.
One sheet, style A. This is a third printing. And there's some little details in the bottom corner that'll let you know if it's a first or second or third or fourth printing. Because this was a pretty popular and very bootlegged also. Got to be careful. Because just like in Star Wars figure collecting, there's reproductions, versions, and there's bootleg copies. And if you don't know what you're looking for, you'll get suckered.
Yeah, so
spend a lot of
posters will
money
do
on
the
it.
same as comics. Then they'll. So in other words, like a first edition is worth a lot more than like the fourth edition, but it's the same comic basically. So
Yeah.
posters do the same thing.
Yep.
You gotta admit that artwork is stunning.
Yeah,
I mean, it just says everything. Does it's a call to adventure? It's like,
yeah.
there's your hero right at the forefront there, and the darkness looming in the background. His spaceships flying up to the moon there. It's just like, oh, why wouldn't you want to go and see that film?
Yeah, it looks awesome. It really does. It's funny though as well because we always say Star Wars is a timeless classic, but that poster is definitely a 70s poster. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. John in the comments here says, you know, to get a signature authenticated costs money if you don't do it at the signing itself. Well, even to do it at the signing itself, you know, can cost a few bucks. But then, you know, the price to get it authenticated might end up being more than what the value is itself. So
Yeah.
you know, it's like it's you kind of run across the same issues when you grade a comic or grade a figure. Sometimes the price to do all that ends up being more than the value of the figure or the comic. You know? So
Yeah.
and it's worth doing, I would say, but not in every circumstance.
Now you've got this poster behind you too, framed. So what's the difference between the one you've got in your portfolio and the one you've got on the wall?
The one on the floor there in the portfolio is an original movie poster. It's 27 inches by 41 inches, and it came out with the original release of Star Wars.
Right. Okay.
The one on the wall is from 1982, and it's a movie poster as well, but it's not the first wave. You know, it's not the first year of all that. So
do they ever change over time? So you just said this was the third edition of this poster. Is there anything on this poster that's different than the first one?
only in that bottom right corner.
So just the marking at the bottom.
Yeah, the image itself didn't change. Once they decided to use that art, that's the art they used. There weren't any alterations made to it. Sometimes, well, for this poster, the font of the text in the corner makes a difference. The number in the corner makes a difference. There's some little things, but it's
I remember always thinking about Vader's helmet, and you're an artist, pal, so you have a better idea than me. But I remember talking to Osai about this, and he said that's probably one of the worst helmets to draw, because if you get that just a touch wrong, it takes away everything from it. You know what I mean? How symmetrical it is, and how, you know, and at the time I remember watching A New Hope, a thing on it, and they said that wasn't symmetrical at all then. And then when they did it in Revenge of the Sith, it looked a bit weird because it was completely symmetrical. Do you have that? But sometimes it takes away, doesn't it? If Vader's helmet's not right.
You get the shading wrong, it can look a bit ludicrous.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
okay.
77
So this is the Star Wars teaser style B one sheet poster. This was before the, you know, this was just to start the hype. It's very simple. What I love about this one, I did a video on this one a couple years ago, but at the time when this came out, Star Wars was unknown, and the phrase "a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away" probably didn't make any sense to the reader. You know, if you have to remember back to where those Star Wars and that phrase were not associated with each other, so it probably didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's only got 3 dots after the away, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think in the film there's 4.
Look at you, pals.
Yeah, so it just shows the changes it goes through before.
Yeah. It's funny, this is bootlegged quite a bit too. And for anybody interested, you can either go watch the other video on our channel about it on the hang time, or That's the little union stamp on it
Yeah.
that authenticates it as an original. If it doesn't have that, you got yourself a bootleg.
It's awesome. Of course, he did though, because didn't Fairy Tale sort of a land far, far away. He did, didn't he? So it gave. When you read that, I understand what Andy's saying, but when you read that, it kind of intrigues you, doesn't it? I suppose back then you'd be like, "What is it like?" You know.
Well, if sci-fi is supposed to be in the future, why would it start a long, long time ago?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the juxtaposition that was new to everybody.
Cool though.
Okay, we've gone through half of it.
Drumroll.
We've gone through half of it, and I have a couple of things to note. Oh man.
It goes ... period.
I got a phone call, so it kicked me off. In our videos, we typically do a Red 5 Designs toy review.
But today we're doing a Red 5
Designs tea review.
Tea review.
Tea review.
Hang on, you're not going to stick it in the microwave with honey and stuff, are you? You're not going to do that.
Why would that be bad?
Well, it'd be terrible. It wouldn't be bad. It'd be horrific. Wouldn't it, pals? Come on, Jim.
It's a crime, an absolute crime.
It's a crime. It's an
Putting your
English
tea in the
crime.
microwave.
It's a crime. It's a crime. Yeah. Awesome. Look at that one too. That's the best one.
Yeah. Has that one pulled up for you special?
Yeah. Yeah, I said
so.
definitely.
Red 5 Designs is getting in the t-shirt game. Not getting, they're in. They're in the t-shirt game. You can get in different colors and sizes. Men's and women's.
Look, Pops, there's me in it. Super cool.
And they're all images from their book.
Well,
I guess these aren't, but
Red 5
standing by in the Mandalorian Grogu font, and then Order 66 and the Route 66, which is famous in the United States.
The cardback one's really cool.
Yeah. Emily and I were talking about getting the 96 figures and the accessories t-shirts, and we could wear them together, you know. Doesn't that sound cute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just awesome. They're nice as well. You can pick your favorite character, can't you? Like your favorite figure, and just wear it, you know.
Yeah.
I like them. I think they're doing a good job, and it's all their photography, and it's the photography they took from the book.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if I recall, the t-shirts are 25 pounds.
25 quid. Easy. What's that? About $33. No problem.
Plus shipping.
No, I'll get Palps to do that.
Yeah.
Just
so anyway, I just learned about this about a week ago, and it was new to me, so I thought it's probably new to some of you guys too, and I thought we should promote it.
Awesome. And £25, that's a standard t-shirt thing. That's not pricey. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Good on him.
Really good.
I also wanted to show they threw up an update. Recently. Oops.
Meccano droid, quadpod droid. What's all these?
Did it
Oh,
just
they're
go
from
away?
the fact. No, it's here.
Factory blueprints.
So the factory blueprints. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
in
they're making
book
book 2.
and
And it's
gonna
going to have play sets and vehicles, among other things. And this is just one of the pages from the droid factory. Some of the droids that you can make that are in the blueprints themselves. And they posted this, I think, this last week. Just showing a little progress, wetting the beak of the people interested.
Super cool.
Is the other one up?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
It's all
Jawa
coming up
Sank all the
fine.
parts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my computer's lagging a bit, but yeah. So there are pages dedicated to each one of these play sets and vehicles and stuff. It's going to be a big book. If you thought the first one was big, get a load of these guys. Okay.
That's so cool the way it's laid out like that. Do you not think, Palps?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Look at that. You see everything.
Those are all the parts.
Yeah.
And you know, if you've got the first book, you know what to expect for the coming one, because if it's the same standard, which it should be, it's
it will be.
gonna
Yeah.
be excellent.
Yeah. These lads know what they're doing. Awesome.
Yeah, they do. So we anxiously await. All right, let's get back to the posters here. I'm going to slide my camera over to the back page now.
Jason says, loves to see some of them books as Red 5 do some good work. They do, Jace. They do some great work. Yeah. That's one of my favourite memories of all this is the Red 5 design book. Love it.
Oh, is Emily here? Oh, is Emily here?
Yeah, Emily's here, yeah.
I am.
Yeah, the B side.
Yeah,
not
B-sides.
really. The B-side.
Not really the B sides, just the other. So.
Is that the one you were talking about, Palps? Or you like the horizontal one?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Well, if you can get the UK quad one, that is ultra rare.
So the horizontal one only came out in the UK, Palps?
Yeah, it was used on the
okay.
London Underground very briefly before they brought out the style afterwards. And yeah, to get one. Last time I saw one was something like £7,500.
Jeepers.
I remember my friend Teeny tells a story that he saw one once at a little Comic Con in London for, I think it was either £3 or 30p, and he never bought it.
You watch, it'll be somebody's loft. It'll be someone's loft upstairs.
I think it was £30 he saw it, and he regrets not buying it. And it's just like, yeah, man.
Well, right. Well, let me ask you both a question. Is this inspired by that Gone with the Wind poster, or was it just a coincidence that it looked like?
Yeah,
it?
no, it was.
No,
it was inspired.
Definitely inspired by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's superb.
Yeah, pretty classic image right there.
It is. I agree.
Yeah, it is. It is just iconic. That is just brilliant. I have 3 copies of this.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It's just this thing. I see one and I feel like, oh, I should buy that. And I think I've already got one. I think, oh, I know, but you've got one, you got 2, and then that turned into 3. It's like I should stop buying these.
You're the keeper of the posters.
I know it's
a noble cause.
that's awesome.
Return to a galaxy far, far away. Now, where's this one from?
Is that a 10th anniversary poster? Or?
No, it's a reissue. So
Yeah,
they brought it back. It's another one of those. It was popular in the theaters, so they brought it back one more time, and
I kind of hoping you've seen the movie then.
There's a massive spoiler right there in the middle.
I know, I was going to say, I hope you've seen it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, hang on a minute.
Well, I think they got away with that because that's what happened with the first Death Star.
Right.
So, there is an Ewok in it though. So
I was going to say, he's really pushing the Ewoks. I mean, come on, where's the droids? Front and center they should be. Get rid of that.
No baddies on that though. Have you noticed? None.
Yeah, it's all
all the good guys. Yeah,
the heroes, if you will.
The heroes. It's a good poster.
Yeah.
The layer is perfect, but that Han Solo looks a bit suspect, doesn't it? To be honest, you know what I mean?
It's like a Black Series, you know.
You just watch your face.
Oh no!
Oh, the memes for this poster. The memes.
Well,
the memes for this.
I posted in our Instagram chat the other day. I just finished this series. I finally finished it, and I didn't hate it, but I really like this poster. Take what you know about the Acolyte out of it. The poster does leave a bit to the imagination. A bloody lightsaber. Come on.
Whose saber is that though? Whose is that saber? That wasn't hers, was it?
I don't know.
I like it. I do like the poster.
I like the poster.
Yeah, I do.
The show, nah.
But do you think this was the most memed poster? It was, wasn't it? Because you saw some of the stuff that came after this. It was, But it's a cool one. Yeah. The show is bum crump, but that's a good poster. Got both those. Got them both. Look at these. I can join in. I've got them.
Rebo band. Yes.
And I still have a few copies of the Max Rebo poster if anybody wants one.
That was one of the best ones he did. I framed that as soon as I got it. I just loved it. I just thought it was so cool. At Jabba's palace in the corner. I just thought it was super cool. Yeah. And the Boba Fett poster, because I thought he'd got hold of it, and then he said no, and then he showed a thing, Johnny, where he'd stage by stage painting it, and I thought, oh my life, that's amazing.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
I had a lot of these in frames at one point, but space being an issue and stuff, really had to be deliberate about what ones I put up.
Yeah, it was funny though. Did you not find that? I never knew this, Andrew, and I'll talk to you about this as well, Paps. That when Johnny was sending these posters, that the size in England for posters you can't get frames for, like the different sizes. So every poster I was getting, I put in a frame immediately, but there was always gaps and stuff. And I thought, what the France? Do you know what I mean? I didn't realize that.
A1, A2, all the way to A5. And then there's B1 and B2, I think, as well. It's like the United States has their way of doing it, and then the world has the rest the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's super cool. I always remember watching Usual Mike, and every time Usual Mike could do a video, that Boba Fett was always on his back wall. Always had it up. Always. Mike loved it. So, yeah, they're super cool.
I like that. I like both of them. They're really good. Really good.
Yeah. Talented boy, Archani, isn't he?
I would definitely have that one. No problem.
Yeah. That reminds me of the old Panini sticker book.
Yeah,
there was always
artist proof, isn't it? Is it an artist proof piece?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's such an iconic look, that, isn't it?
That image was everywhere.
That image was used for a number of things. The Panini sticker book. I remember seeing it on like a school folder.
Yeah.
And I think it was used for like an activity book too.
There was one of them with George Lucas in it too, wasn't it? The same. So it must have been. So you image him. Yeah, right. You get in. You're like a wedding picture. You get out. You get in.
Now you in. No.
Yeah. So cool.
So, yeah. Ewok creeping in again. So
yeah.
Everywhere, man.
Like Donald Trump at the FA. I mean, the World Cup final. You know what I mean? Super cool. Super cool. And she was always my favorite Leia, Endor Leia. I just thought she was beautiful, Endor Leia. Oh, she was gorgeous. I know a lot of people talk about the outfit, you know, in Jabba's palace, whatever, but it was always Endor Leia for me.
Yeah, Star Wars insert.
So this insert is for the video release. This isn't so this came on a thicker cardstock.
They'd hang it from the ceiling.
Maybe. It's only one-sided, but yeah, people see this and think, oh, it's the they think it's one thing, but it's actually another.
So this doesn't go with the ones Palp showed before.
No, this one came out specifically for the video release. So this came out a few years later. This came out later. This didn't come out with the movies, or you know, this wasn't. I thought it was at first, but as soon as I held it in my hands, the stock is really thick. It's not thin, papery. It's a thicker stock, but you know, which decreases the price by quite a lot. But it's still worth a couple of bucks, and it looks cool.
I like it.
Yeah. There's a decimal place difference between the two. We'll just say that.
Has that got 4 dots or 3 Palps? I can't see from here.
3.
It's like John says, it's 3 dots and a
period
at the end. Oh yeah, they're nice. Yeah.
So these are you know, like if you go to the movies, you can get a little poster of the movie that's out.
Yeah.
They made 3 different ones for the IMAX theaters that you could go get, and these are them.
Awesome.
Awesome. Nice. I like that. Is the middle one has got like a Vader silhouette, and they're all in that, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, Pabs. The Death Star's the back of his head, isn't it? And then it comes on at the front. Yeah. Super cool. I love that film. I'm a big fan of that film. So
yeah,
always looming, that Vader.
Yeah. I think he was used right in that movie too. Just a couple of cameos, and I just thought, yeah, that's awesome. You know, it gave the mistake. You know, because obviously the Empire didn't really know who he was. It just gave that in that mysterious character thing, didn't it? Awesome.
I like this one the best because it's got Donnie Chen on it, and
oh yeah, it does. Yeah,
K2SO is on it, and who's the guy that is it Ben Mendelsohn?
Yeah, the Australian fella. Yeah, he was brilliant, though, wasn't he? And it was great seeing him in the TV show too. Yeah, June was a badass Chiefos.
They'd all be great, just side by side in a frame, just hanging out. They'd look great.
The 2 books as well go with that, you know, the Catalyst book and the Rogue One book. They're awesome. Rebel Rising, that was another good book that came with that for Rogue One. Now, he got in trouble for this, didn't he? They stole it off a French artist, didn't they? Is that right?
Yeah, I remember reading about that.
Yeah, that French artist, and he showed all his work, and it's exactly the same as this book from years ago, you know.
Well, they made a lot of versions of this poster too. You know, there's one that features Lando. There's one that features Kira.
The color was different too, though, wasn't it? There was purple, there was red, there was orange, you know,
yellow.
What I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the character posters became a thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
At a certain point in movies.
I still have an 8-foot by 5-foot banner of this. It's vinyl. It's like thick vinyl. I don't know what to do with it. On one side, it's Solo, and on the other side, it's Avengers. But it's just the big A. There's no like characters on it.
Right.
So you got 2 markets you could sell it to if you wanted.
Yeah, but then I'd have to ship it, and it's 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Rolled up. But anyway, I happened to. There was a gal in Portland that worked for Disney that would set up advertising in malls and movie theaters. And she's just supposed to throw away these things when she takes them down. But she put them on OfferUp and sold me the banner for $50. I still have it. I just don't know what to do with it.
Do you have a favorite out of all these?
In the binder,
Yeah.
my favorites are all framed.
So you put your favorites up framed.
Yeah, this one, just for its simplicity and its age, probably might be my favorite.
Another re-release.
So they brought it back. Another 2 weeks only. Star Wars shown in the theaters.
It's back.
That's it. 2 weeks.
Sense of urgency. It's back, but only for 2 weeks.
So these must be rare posters because they only used these for a certain amount of time, weren't they? And then they were taken. You know what I mean? Because obviously, 2 weeks and then a week after, they're going to take all these down, aren't you? And change them to 1 week or whatever. So are these hard to get hold of? They must be.
No, not really, actually.
Wow, really? I would have thought they would be.
I mean, they always seem to pop up in the Facebook group. I'll say that.
Got you.
And on eBay as well.
Just because it's not iconic artwork that jumps out at you, it's. I guess people are more willing to let go of them.
Yeah.
So this one came from the Odeon Theater in Blackpool. It was a gift from your brother.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember.
So again,
Yeah, they put these out
poster.
before you even knew, when it was coming and all that. You know what I mean? And they stuck it out.
There's no date at the bottom. It's just it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, our side was. Yeah, I remember our side giving you these.
Pretty basic poster, but working on the brand name, you know what it is.
Did you like that though, the way they split the Star Wars up and put the name in the middle of it? Were you a fan of that? Because I always like the old school one where you have the bar around it, like the rail, the track round it and put them in.
The fact that they did the first one yellow, and it's the yellow lettering, and it's also a new generation too. Like I didn't mind it at all. Like it still looks,
it was new.
It still looks Star Wars to me.
And me, because I remember the thing, the Star Wars, it'd split, wouldn't it? And then it'd say the name in the middle of it. So I thought it was a cool way to do it. That was right, because the next one was red and the last one was blue. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. I like this movie. I've always liked Force Awakens.
Yeah, it's a good start, but
that's super cool.
The Bad Batch.
Yeah, again, whether or not you like Bad Batch cartoon,
I loved it.
This was a cool poster in my book.
Really cool. And it looks like the artwork they used actually in the Bad Batch as well. So, what sort of artwork do you call that, pals? Do you know what I mean?
They did that for the mall poster as well.
Yeah, it's sort of like digitally painted over the framework. I mean, it's like I always thought it looked like a pastel or a chalk.
That's what I mean. It gave it that look, didn't it? Like it was watered pastel or something in it. So.
But yeah, I did like the style of the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch and the.
I like the Bad Batch. I did. I did enjoy it.
A classic clone helmet. You can't go wrong. Clone helmets are awesome.
While I'm thinking about it, guys, I want to show you something here.
Did you like Maul, pals?
I did.
I did. I thought it was really. I'd have watched an episode just on Two Boots and what was he called? Agent Lawson or something. What was he called?
Yeah. And Vader in that was terrifying.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah.
As he should be.
This is the Last Jedi poster, and it's double-sided. It's a theater poster, but somebody folded it up thinking that that would make it more authentic. And they don't send them folded anymore. That's an old thing to do.
Not for years.
But yeah, just that's, again, if you're not paying attention, if you're new to this, you know, collecting these, you can get duped pretty easily, you know. So just things to be aware of. Not everything came rolled, not everything came folded, and it's important to know the difference.
So he's done that deliberately to make it look older, or
yes, to make it look authentic, because all of the original movie, you know, original trilogy posters came folded to theaters. They don't anymore.
Yeah, modern day posters are all rolled. But I was never a fan of the Last Jedi campaign with the red. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I've got the character kind of collage posters for all three of the sequel movies, but they're right here. I just don't know. I just don't have them in anything. Nor do I display them. I can't give them away.
And I think Martin's a fan. Nuke it from orbit. Yes, the other two video posters.
Yeah, these are the other two.
Yes. That story, that Carrie Fisher, I mean, saw her once, got her autograph, naturally picked the bikini photo.
Did you?
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Weirdly, wasn't me and my brother went, and it wasn't for us. It was for our friend that couldn't be there with us. But his name's Paul Fisher. So she said, "Who's it for?" And we said, "Oh, it's our good friend Paul Fisher, but he can't be with us today." So she signed it to my brother, Paul Fisher. Lots of love, Carrie. And you thought, what? We didn't ask her to do that. So when we told him, we said, yes, he signed it, no problem, and then presented it to him. He was like, "Did you ask her to do that?" I was like, "No," and he was over the moon. Oh, Shadows of the Empire.
That's a cool poster.
That's excellent.
That's the book in it. Is that the book that's folded around? It is, yeah.
Front and back, yeah. So was that Drew Struzan that did the book covers?
No, the Hildebrandt brothers.
Oh, right.
That's awesome, though. Yeah, you can tell it's the actual book, in it.
Yeah, because the spine down where the sun.
Hang on. Aha! There, I am. The Art of the Hildebrandt Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And so, I mean, obviously, that's the one that kind of put them on the map for Star Wars people.
That's it. And they both painted it, but you can't tell who did which part.
Yeah.
It's like Tim and Greg. And you're like, they didn't even have a different style. It's just like the same. It's just, so good.
But then
I'm also keen on that Luke pose.
I'm sorry, the camera's not picking it up. But there's a lot of they did all the artwork for Shadows of the Empire.
Right, yeah.
This is actually a really cool book. If you like Shadows of the Empire. Shabby, you know who that character is?
Yep, Dash Randar.
Dash.
I've got him carded up there. Yeah.
Anyway, Guri.
Awesome.
But yeah, this Shadows of the Empire poster is a Hildebrandt design.
I've never That's great. That is. I mean, I've seen it on the book, but not like that. That's great.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, when it's spread out across like so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That poster is not in very good shape if you look at it really closely, but I love it. But I'm a big fan of that book, so
yeah,
it's my favorite Star Wars book.
It was such a weird campaign, wasn't it? Because they had a book, a soundtrack, a
Andy's got
making
the album of
a
it.
game, yeah, and it's like there's no film. It's just like strange.
No, the book is good, but it is strange as well the way Leia, you know, he uses his to get all the Leia and entice you read it like brilliant though. Brilliant.
Yes.
Zizor, is that how you say it? Zizor.
Gizor, yeah. This is the soundtrack here.
Is that vinyl?
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. Is it John McNeely? I've got the CD somewhere.
I wonder if they ever considered making a TV show of that though, because obviously you had this. You've got the soundtrack done, you've got the art done, you've got the characters. You know what I mean? It's like.
Yeah.
But they said no. We'll give you the Acolyte instead. And we went,
so, yeah, new story. So there you go. Minimalist.
A shabby favorite.
Yeah,
that's it. Well, you have to put the word Star Wars on, and people are like, ooh, that's it.
It was called Anthology at first, wasn't it? Was it called a Star Wars Star Wars Anthology, wasn't it? And they changed it to a Star Wars story.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they did. They had some stuff first. It said Star Wars Anthologies or Anthology. Then they changed it to a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty basic. Classy Hildebrand. Not sure what.
So a little book of Boba Fett flyer. I'm a sucker for Boba Fett stuff. And then this one is Polish. Or is it Yugoslavian? I think it's Polish. I've got it written down somewhere.
He's odd because Vader there looks a bit sort of comic bookish.
Yeah, he does.
In style, whereas the foreground characters of Luke and Leia look more realistic.
Well, that was the cover for the annual as well, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah, they use that for a lot.
Yeah, that Vader look. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. When you said comic, it just reminds me of the annual. And the Boba Fett one. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny the certain colours you put to Star Wars when you see them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Luke and Leia don't actually look like Luke and Leia, the Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher, but I think that's because this was made before they were casted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why they never got Ralph McQuarrie to do the posters. You know, because he'd done all the concept art and all that, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
They used some of his artwork for some poster stuff, but that's not in anything, and that's all on the walls, not on in my portfolio. But here's the classic Caravan of Courage.
This one Martin's favorite.
I think Martin's got this one, hasn't he? I think Martin's got this poster framed.
The Dutch and Belgium version. But yeah, I mean, again, a great artwork.
Yeah.
All your characters bunched in the middle there. A lot of Ewoks, but hey, what can
you say?
Look
at Logray at the back, Medicine Man, just you know,
and glowing eyes, just looking so frightening.
yeah.
It's like the Vader of the Ewoks, just looming there in the background.
I don't mind those movies. I know a lot of people slay them. I don't mind them. I think they are what they are. They're cheesy.
They are, yeah.
The way I look at it, you know. Yeah.
All right, just a few left here, guys.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was all right. I went to see it. It was fine. It was.
I've not seen it yet.
It's on Disney Plus now. You can watch it.
I'll have to check it out.
It came out yesterday. They kept it quiet, but it came out released yesterday. It was all right. It was all right. I like the poster. It's done like that 1950s noir kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I do like the
I was
poster.
about to say something like that. Yeah, it is good. It's a good poster.
It is. Who drew that?
I don't know.
Weird that. Now, as we've got older with Star Wars, you don't know who the artists are. It's funny, isn't it? Because they have gone. That's one thing I will give this credit for. They've gone back to artwork on this.
Yeah.
So I will give it credit for that, definitely. Because I think to me, Star Wars posters should always be artwork. It just looks better, you know.
I mean,
greatest poster ever. Greatest poster ever. Ever.
Now, this one isn't an authentic movie poster. This is a reproduction poster. However, Tim Reamer signed this, and he is the artist behind the poster. So this is an artist's signature of a reproduction of one of his posters.
Just super cool. I mean, you've got Luke Saber there, but with a blue. What is it like? It's weird that.
It's definitely blue.
Yeah.
I just love the swoosh coming up. Like I said, it's above me right now. I keep that poster every room, toy room I've had in every house. I've had that poster up. I think it's the coolest looking thing in the world. Did he?
So Matt Ferguson has done poster artwork for the anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Episode 1,
3,
and Episode 3.
Yeah.
He did some artwork for Mandu and Grogu as well. It wasn't universally used as the poster for the movies, but he did make some posters. That one that I showed was not one of his. But he does have a Mandalorian and Grogu poster that he did make. To answer your question. Good question, Jonathan. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got a few Matt Ferguson ones in my collection. A lot of the Star Trek ones.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you doing Tub Thumpers that time and you showed that.
Yeah.
Or was it Top 5? He did both. I didn't know that either until you said that he'd done both of them. That's the exhibition, isn't it? Yeah, the Smithsonian.
Yeah, the Magic and Myth exhibition. A great book if you can get hold of it.
Oh, is that a book as well?
Yeah, you could buy a book of the exhibition. It's really good. But that was the cover.
So this was for 1 year, October 97 to October 98, at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. Yeah, this was just there for the year. This was a poster advertising it. This poster isn't like exceptionally hard to get, but there are some things from it that are very valuable, like that book. There is another version of this poster that's really tough to find.
The look of 3PO on that thought was awesome, isn't it? Just makes it proper sci-fi, doesn't it?
No smudge.
Yeah. Awesome.
Straight out of his oil bath.
Yeah. Thank the maker.
All right, we're down to our last one here, guys.
What could it be? Oh.
So those mini prints that were all printed on that thing, that's the actual big poster of it.
So this is the poster using that same art. Yes. And this, I had this for a long time in a backlit poster because it's double-sided and it looks really cool lit up.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Like movie posters nowadays are double-sided and the reverse image is on the back so that when you put a light behind them, they look really cool. So like all of the Disney Plus posters, most modern movie posters are double-sided like that now.
Yeah, it's because the light boxes had drained the colour, wouldn't it, on single-sided? So yeah, you'll find on the back it's slightly faded as well, the colour, isn't it?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
when it shines through,
It's like a
still
matte finish.
vibrant.
It's like a matte
Yeah.
finish on one side and a gloss finish on the other, you know. But
Yeah, they
yeah.
look good.
Size matters not, Shabby.
And I don't, I've never had that problem, so I wouldn't know. It's cool. I like the blue on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool poster. That. Yeah.
Those are all the posters that I have in the portfolio. I've got. I have more posters, but those are.
Yeah, you should do another one of these with all the ones on your wall.
Yeah, probably will. If you guys are down.
I enjoy it. I find it interesting. I find it fascinating because, like I said, I'm a person that wouldn't spend a lot of money on posters, so I'm intrigued by why people do, and you know, so I think it's. Oh, hello! It looks like Dallas.
Yeah, we had some posters for Attack of the Clones because we had the World Cup at the time, so we had things like
Here, let me get you up there.
Our goalie uses the Force, and the other group of death. Force 2, but they were on the bus.
I remember
bus stops, so they'd be massive, like 40 by 60.
I remember him. Yeah.
But these sort of ones are absolutely huge. And
was this the prequels the first time they started doing this, where you took characters and made their own posters from characters?
Because I don't think episode 1 had them, did they? But
no, I don't think they did.
Us in a few other countries that were, you know, mad on football.
Yeah, girls play on our team.
That sort of stuff.
The other group of death. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't say I've searched one recently, but I could never find one on eBay or anything like that. But yeah, I'll find the Empire one for you quickly. The ultra rare Empire Strikes Back. UK. If anyone's got $7,500 knocking around, there you go.
Ah, yes.
UK quad used only on the London Transit system for a very brief period.
Now that's not even the same art as the one that Andy showed, is it? That's been drawn again, right?
Yeah.
No.
There's
well,
I mean, it's not
the Tauntaun looks a bit different, and Han and Leia look different than the one on the actual post.
Well, it's just not the best reproduction of that poster, so it's
they're in just slightly different positions.
Yeah, he does extend it out slightly as well, and he's changed a few things. But what an English artist went over it slightly. So
yeah, he did. Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah, but it's ultra rare. Just trying to find one is difficult, and then the price alone just puts you off. It's like, yeah, maybe if I win the lottery. Yeah,
Andy, I put a picture up in the bottom here of one of my recent favorite ones that I saw.
Okay, let me pull it up here.
That one. So when I went to see the 40th anniversary, this is the first time I'd seen this poster, and it was out, and I just thought, that is unbelievable. Now, I think the same guy has done it for all three of them. Is that right?
Yeah, that's a Matt Ferguson print.
That's Matt Ferguson, is it? And I just saw this, and I just thought that's one of the coolest posters I've ever seen. You know, so considering we were saying before, a bit hypocritical, because we were saying before about the art and so forth. Obviously, that's a digital rendering, but I just think it sums up Return of the Jedi. I mean, just the way they have the throne room behind him, I just think it's super cool. You know.
Yeah, the Vader lurking behind as an ominous figure is definitely a comment, like from the very beginning.
Just the way it goes industrial to natural, you know, the whole poster. I just think it's super cool. I really do.
Yeah, the Emperor's window at the top there, behind Vader.
Yeah,
so going down towards the Endor Forest.
It's just great. They've even, and like the Emperor at the bottom. It's just, I just think it's, you know, I just think it's awesome. Yeah, really good poster.
Yeah, I do like his stuff. He does artwork for has done a lot of movie artwork, and I think he's now our Drew Struzan.
Yeah.
So is that what you two do though? You know, when a new Star Wars comes out, either a movie or whatever, a new IP comes out for Star Wars, are you thinking posters straight away? Like, I wonder what the poster's going to look like. I wonder if I sought after it or.
Yeah. And if you do see one that looks pretty iconic, you think, I've got to get one. Got nowhere to put it, but I've got to get one.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Even series that I haven't like particularly loved, like I still have a couple of their posters just because I think the posters are cool, you know.
I think that's one of the things about Star Wars, isn't it? We've had this talk on ZSR before where it doesn't matter really if the stories, it's crap and all that. One thing you can't take away is the look of Star Wars, the posters, the costumes, the cinematography of it. So I agree with that. It's like I said, you showed that Acolyte one, and I think it's a cool poster. You know what I mean? I think it's really cool. So
yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me to do this.
Loved
I've been
it.
wanting to do it for a long time. Maybe Palps, maybe we can thumb through yours one of these days, or at least look at your tubes or something.
I haven't quite got a portfolio like yours.
We've already thumbed through it.
I'd have to be down there get them all down on the pool table and slowly go through them without the dogs treading on any of them.
Yeah.
Well, poster collecting isn't for everybody because it does take up some space, but because we love movies and it's a good way to kind of reconnect with that, and
I agree,
whether they're new or old or whatever, but I've just always really liked them enough to keep them and protect them and keep my eye out for new ones, or old ones.
I mean,
but
back in the day, that was it, wasn't it? It's what lured you in, the poster.
It was the same as the comic book front of it. I remember what some artists are saying. One of the reasons why they went all out on comic book covers, because that's the first thing you see. And I suppose the poster is exactly the same thing. You know, it's meant to make you intrigued in it, and like, wow, especially when we were kids. I mean, you look at the 80s posters when we were kids, some of them just, and it's funny, isn't it? Because when you talk about these old movies now, one of the things that comes in your brain is the poster while you're talking about it. So, yeah.
So let's end on this question, and it doesn't have to be limited to Star Wars, but if there was a movie poster that you wanted, that you knew that if you got it, you would hang it in your house, era, price, no object, just what's the one that you would want for your home?
Well, I'd want the Star Wars one, obviously the one we showed before, but the Explorers poster. The BMX, like leaning on the fence and the light coming out of it. I just honestly, if money was no object, that would be a poster I'd hang up on my wall. The movie's all right. It's not like it's an icon, but that poster to me, it just sums up my childhood. I loved it.
See, mine's similar. I'd have to say it's the John Elvin E.T. poster.
Yeah, it is.
The clouds with the lights sort of coming through it, and you just don't know what it is. It's all the mystery and E.T. the extraterrestrial. It's just...
So you've gone the same as me, mate. It's the mystery of it, like kids on adventures and that kind of.
It's just a great image.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's funny. I think all three of our posters kind of fall along the same line.
What would yours be?
Mine would be the Goonies poster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think we'll fall out for with kids on adventures, and it's like you say, the three posters that you said, I can't disagree with one of them. Yeah,
boys on adventure, you see. That's it.
yeah. That's what it was all about, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe a RoboCop poster.
RoboCop, the one where he's coming out of the car. That was always a cool poster. Yeah. I know exactly which one you mean. Yeah.
That was sort of an accident, that was, because that was just the on-set photographer taking a photo of him getting out of the car, and they didn't know what to do for the poster, and then somebody saw it and thought, that's it, that's the poster. And it's like, there you go.
There's a few of them. Well, the Rocky IV poster, and he's got the American flag, that was always cool. Or the two mitts, you know what I mean? One Soviet, one. That was always a cool part. There's loads of them. You could go on them forever, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So I think we've all covered, you know, me and Si did a poster stream. You've done it on all the Chronicles how many times? You could just, it never ends, is it? The amount of posters. And there's always ones you're not thinking of. Blade Runner,
Blade Runner poster would be a cool one to have too.
Yeah.
That was Drew Stewson too, wasn't it? Blade Runner.
Blade Runner was John Elvin.
John Elvin.
Yeah. He did quite a few Willow. I mean, the Willow teaser poster. Oh, that's a great. I mean, it's just wispy clouds, orange, but it just says Willow, and it's great.
That's
I've
what
got
I mean.
it hanging on a wall about 80 miles away.
Yeah, I think I've come to that conclusion going through this. It's the more minimalistic the poster, the more it just gives you certain things. The more you're like, I want to, you know, I really want to see this. It keeps a mystery, doesn't it? I love that.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me. Chat, thanks for hanging out and providing comments and questions. Let me just go through one last little bit here because I've missed a few.
Can I just say as well, talking about Star Wars, I'm going through Jeff's vintage carded Star Wars on Saturday. So Jeff has got an unbelievable selection of carded vintage Star Wars, and he's added on to it. So I know we've done it before a couple of years back, but we're just going to go through it again on Saturday. So that's 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. UK. So me, Jeff is, and I think a couple of lads going to join us. So we'll do that on Saturday.
Cool.
Connor says Back to the Future poster. Pretty awesome.
That was cool too, because just added on for 2 and 3, didn't they? Just the same poster, but added bits on. So that was really cool.
TJC agreed with Shabby with the Explorers.
Yeah.
But he'd also like a Stripes one.
Just
Stripes.
I mean,
Black Poppy says the Black Hole.
Black Hole was a cool one. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. We'll do a walk around the house poster video sometime. We'll see. But thanks, Shabby. Thanks, Palps. Palps, are you doing anything you want to promote or?
No, unless we're racing around on TJC's on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be back on that Sunday, Palps. I'll be back Sunday playing that. So
TJC's gaming stream on Sunday. That'll be the thing.
It's fun, isn't it, Palps? It's fun.
It is. It's just a great blast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, feels like I haven't played it for ages, though, Palps. World Cup being on, my family being here, it feels like I haven't been on. So I'm getting rusty. So you know, I'll be all right Sunday.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, go play with your toys.
Nanu.